Severn is more than buildings. It's more than computers.
More than labs.
More than the latest technology.
Severn is more than athletic fields.
These walls, they don't define me.
It's too low or too... Severn is a place that challenges us to be our best selves. Hello.
More than a place, Severn is a nurturing environment, a community.
Make sure you have a continuous conducting path. We inspire our students to discover what matters in their lives and education.
Just finish to speak and act with respect and to stand up for what is right.
Okay, so what are we talking about?
Intense debate teaches self-control and the courage to take on difficult issues.
Do you think we'd have to take action?
Like, I don't know if that would help. I think that could affect us down the road for sure.
Keep it a secret, but they're learning.
Learning together, learning about respect, learning how to acquire knowledge, learning what matters and why it is important.
It's really fun to do these experiments. We learn about the things we see every day, about the way the world works.
The kids get inspired. What they learn in class brings the world around them to life. It's exciting for them and for me.
You play for each other, you play for your families, you play for that name that's on the front of your jersey right now. Leave it all on the field, man. Let's go, baby.
Athletics foster community. We learn from our setbacks, and together we celebrate our victories.
We study hard and we play hard.
We're also creative. Fine arts, dramatics, and music.
The arts challenge our students, expanding who they are. They're gaining new skills and learning new talents that they didn't even know they had.
There's a lot going on, so we need to know how to take care of ourselves.
You know, exercise, eating well, meditation, and time management.
We count on each other.
We reach out to help each other.
We are part of a community.
And most important, the thread of integrity runs through everything we do. We're very proud of what we have here at Severn. The buildings alone do not create a school. It's our community.
Severn is so much more than I imagined. This is my place, my community.
At Severn School, we believe there are many ways to lead, and that each child has the potential to be exceptional. Because when we define leadership as the positive impact you can have on another person, we become the empathetic, dynamic people that ultimately the world will depend.
Little shop of heart.
Go get some. See what we got. Can I go talk to you real quick? I got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the last game of the 2022-2023 regular season for your boys varsity basketball. We've got an exciting matchup for you here tonight as your Severn Admirals take on St. Paul's. Important to note that the last meetup these two teams had, Kingston Price, who's number 4, hit a buzzer beater layup to cap off a 10-3 run for the Admirals and overcome a 5-point deficit over the final 1 minute and 15 seconds of the game.
The Admirals' final home game is its senior day today. The Admirals are going to run with a whole senior day starting lineup. Harding point guard Luke Becker, Mason Irvin, Ryan Stewart, Elijah Bryan, and Jack Shields. The Admirals come into this winning 6 straight and 14 of the last 17 as we have a sold-out student section USA theme tonight. The Admirals with a win tonight would secure at least the 3 seed in the MIAB Conference Tournament playoffs. So it's important they take care of business at home, which they've done very well this year as the Admirals are 8-2 at home and allowing 47.6 points per game on their home court this year.
Yeah, the Admirals have won 6 straight games of their last
The Admirals trail the all-time series 23-13 since 2002. But as Maddie alluded to earlier, last meeting against these two teams on the 6th of January, Kingston Price hit a game-winning buzzer beater layup. So we're hoping for a similar result tonight.
And your Severn Admirals.
We are back. They're about to announce the starting lineups. It's important to note that Elijah Bryan is injured, and he is just starting tonight to celebrate senior day. I believe he will score the opening basket, though I believe both coaches agreed to it, and then he'll be subbed out of the game. But it's nice to see the Admirals celebrate their seniors in good fashion.
It's well deserved. He's put a lot of energy, a lot of effort into this team, and sadly, just knee troubles have not allowed him to play as much as he'd like his senior year.
The Admirals finish as a 3 seed in this tournament. There will be a boys basketball game on the 21st of February as they'll be playing in the quarterfinals. If they're a 2 seed, they get a bye, and Thursday on the 23rd, they'll host a semifinal game here. So it's interesting to see if they can secure this 2 seed. They have 3 games left. This is the final game for the Admirals at home. And then they go on the road at St. Mary's in a crucial game, and then at AACS to end the year. They can secure a 2 seed against Chapelgate. They can get a bye and host a semifinal game.
Yeah, the Admirals are coming off a strong last game in which Severn beat Friends 47-27. Leading scorers were Kingston Price and Sean Harvey. And those 27 points that Friends scored were the fewest Severn's opponents have scored against the Severn Admirals since 2018.
The Admirals defense has been the best in the MIA-B conference all year. They lean on that unit. They try to translate defense to offense, force turnovers, play good sound defense, get out in transition. Let's see if they can do some of the same today. It's interesting to see one of the questions early, although Elijah will be subbed out, it's interesting to see if Luke Becker stays in the game. Luke Becker isn't usually a starter, but Luke Becker will be starting tonight. Let's see how much playing time he gets tonight. The Admirals have won their last 2 games in dominant fashion with a point margin average of 18 points between 2 games. Let's see if they can keep up the same today.
It's nice to see the student section completely packed in red, white, and blue. They're bringing the energy in here tonight. And Jack Shields is going to jump for the ball.
Price led the Admirals with 18 points last time these two teams played. The Admirals going to let them get the jump tip. They're going to let them have 2 points as we're going to come back the other way. And we're going to let Elijah score 2 points. And then the Admirals are going to call a timeout.
Lots of love for Elijah being shown as number 4, Kingston Price, is going to sub in for him.
Admirals going to come out in a 2-2-1 press here. Luke Becker does stay in the game. Let's see how long he plays tonight. As they're going to drop back down into a 2-3. Admirals have not ran a lot of zone this year. Maybe because of their unordinary lineup tonight, they're going to run a little bit of zone. Let's see how that goes for the Admirals.
It's a shot from number 11 for 3.
Crowd silencer early from St.
Markel
Paul's.
Pascal.
St. Paul's going to run a little bit of trap of their own. St. Paul's going to drop into a 2-3 as well. Oh!
Kingston with a difficult layup.
Kingston Price drives by, scoops under the defender's arm and lays it in. A little bit of English on that one. That was a beauty. St. Paul's handling this 2-3 with great efficiency early.
That was number 24, Nate Livingston, with the bucket. And the ball is going to return back to St. Paul's.
See if the Admirals can. Admirals going to run. Sticking to the 2-3, I believe, for the Admirals. Oh, beautiful pass. This St. Paul's team is slicing and dicing this 2-3 zone early.
Excellent work. Found Livingston right under the bucket.
A little bit of a press look for St. Paul's early as well. As they're going to drop back down to a 2-3 as the Admirals cross half court.
It's going to go to Luke, back to Kingston. Finds Luke. Looked like he was going to take a shot, but decided against it.
Not a lot of body movement here.
6 seconds left on the shot clock. Kingston has to make something happen. He goes for the shot. It's off the rim, no good. Rebounded by St. Paul's. Admirals good in the transition defense, able to find their rhythm. Number 11, St. Paul's takes the shot from 3, but it's no good, and it's saved by number 10, Andrew
great
Cooper.
Intensity early. A lot of ball movement, a lot of body movement, quick decisions, hustling into the basketball, shooting efficiently. See if St. Paul's can keep this up against a stout Admirals defense.
Livingston with the ball up to number 1, Jeremiah Douglas. Basket's no good, and it's going to be Severn's ball.
Although the Admirals did give up 2 free points to start the game, it's interesting to note that the Admirals have already given up 9 points tonight in the first quarter. That's more than Friends scored 6 minutes into the second quarter the other day, Monday night. So a difference in pace, a difference in results early in the first quarter between those 2 games to see if the Admirals can settle in defensively.
Shields to Kingston. Ball gets hit out of his hands. Number 10 looking for that layup in transition. Doesn't get it.
Great transition defense by Mason. Went up tall and then came down on the basketball, all ball, and it's going to be out on the Admirals. And St. Paul's is going to retain possession. You have to wonder with how little this lineup's been on the court together, how the communication's like, how the chemistry's like. They're going to call the foul on the floor, not in the act of shooting. They're going to call a bump on number 1. St. Paul's going to inbounds. It's refreshingly loud tonight. Something.
You know it's going to be a good game when it's hard to hear. Another 3 for number 1, Jeremiah Douglas.
St. Paul's also running a 2-2-1 press. You can see their attention to detail, their focus early, extremely impressive.
Luke Becker with 3.
Ooh, no good.
Fortunately, no good. Ball's going to stay with the Admirals.
We're going to sub Luke Becker out. And here comes Jacob Randall. The Admirals leading scorer, second leading scorer on the team, averaging 16 points a night. Crucial player to the Admirals' success.
Randall's going to inbound the ball. Finds Kingston at the top of the key.
What move.
Beautiful layup.
Kingston Price using his body, playing methodically, getting in the paint, sweeping, and finishing at the rack. The Admirals going to need a little more of that against the 2-3. Penetrate against that defense, drive it in, potentially kick it out, or finish at the rim. Admirals need to do a little more of that if they're going to settle in offensively. Although the Admirals' hot 6-game winning streak at 14 of the last 17, and as we alluded to earlier, extremely good defense being played. They've struggled on the offensive end at times this year, including in that winning stretch, at least in the first half. The Admirals always seem to find a way to settle in. See if they can do that here today.
Rebound from Brian Stewart. Kingston Price is going to have the ball again. Jack Shields trying to grab that rebound. Kingston gets it, and it's good.
Kingston Price playing with assertiveness tonight as the Admirals go to a 1-2-2 press with Jacob Randall as their trap man.
An airballed 3 for St. Paul's. Randall with the ball in the corner. Sends it long to Mason. A pass intended for Kingston was tipped away by number 11 for St. Paul's. Pascal, who's going to get the bucket and make this an 8-14 game.
St. Paul's is going to call a timeout. Mason Irvin with the turnover. Coach Glasby a little upset Kingston Price didn't go get at that after that basketball. And with this timeout by St. Paul's, we're going to take one of our own, and we will be back.
Welcome back. The Admirals with the ball trying to break St. Paul's 6-point lead. There's some press action going on from St. Paul's, but Kingston is able to break it. Finds Randall for three. Beautiful!
Jacob Randall stepped into that three-pointer, had his body square, went up with it, and it was nothing but money as the Admirals cut it to three. The St. Paul's team impressively getting down the basketball court. In the previous meeting, the Admirals and St. Paul's 60-58. Both teams put up a good amount of points. It was a high-paced game. Seeing a lot more of the same today. A 16-11 might have to be a first-quarter record in the MIA this year for Admirals games. Wow.
Excellent shot from Kingston.
Kingston Price jabbed right, went left. One dribble pull-up, fading away. Butter as the Admirals cut it back down to one possession. That's a charge.
Excellent take by Ryan Stewart.
Ryan Stewart staying tall, staying firm, taking the charge, and it's going the other way. And this student section loves it.
St. Paul's continuing with the press. Mason Irvin up to Kingston. Back to Mason at the top of the key. Ball briefly knocked out of Randall's hands, but he recovers it. Looking for two, but it's no good.
St. Paul's is playing with great tempo. Whoa! Ryan Stewart playing aggressive tonight, feeding off the crowd's energy. With a block and a rebound there. And the Admirals come back the other way, see if they can tie up this ball game.
Ryan Stewart with the ball. Kicks it out to Randall for three. Another great three. This game is tied up 16-16 with less than a minute left in our first quarter.
For long periods of time during this MIAAB conference year, Jacob Randall has led the team in scoring, and Kingston Price has followed. Currently, Kingston Price leads the team in scoring as Jacob slid into the last couple games, struggling a little bit offensively. No struggles early in the first quarter here as he's hit 2 3-pointers and knotted this game at 16 all.
Let's see if the Admirals can keep this momentum going as Ryan Stewart is subbed out and Bo Fowler's going to come in for him.
There's something about the tempo and the scoring being a little higher when there's a bigger student section.
Bo Fowler with the steal passes it up to Kingston Price, up to Mason Irvin for the no good, but it's recovered by Shields and taken out of his hands by number 24, Nate Livingston for St. Paul's.
If you're Mason Irvin, you have to finish that layup. It does not get much easier than that. Made an aggressive move, but could not finish. As the Admirals have yet to take a lead in this game. Ooh.
Rebound by Mason Irving. They've got stolen by Pascal. And that'll end our first quarter, 16-16, tied up game.
After an electric first quarter, high tempo, high scoring, St. Paul's 16, Admirals 16. And with that break, we're going to take one of our own, and we'll be back after this.
Welcome back to your boys varsity basketball senior night. Speaking of seniors, Ryan Stewart had an electric performance in the first quarter. Took a charge, rebound, and a steal. Very impressive. Randall's going to start with the ball.
Freshman Sean Harvey checked into the basketball game. Talented young scorer.
Bit of a heat check for Randall, but Shields with the rebound. It's knocked out of his hands, and St. Paul's is going to recover it.
Jack Shields absolutely dominating on the boards, but cannot seem to get it going.
Ball almost stolen by Bo Fowler. St. Paul's trying to recover their offense with the shot. It's no good. Ball's on the ground, and it's recovered by Randall, and it's going to be off on St. Paul's Admiral ball.
You can see the high intensity, the high effort, bodies flying tonight. It's an electric night.
They're going to call a double dribble on Kingston, and the ball's going to return to St. Paul's.
If St. Paul's has 3 games remaining, like the Admirals, a win tonight would put them 1 win away from clinching a playoff spot. Top 6 teams in the MIAB conference go, and currently they're in 6th place with 9 and 8 in the conference. So this game is maybe bigger than ever for St. Paul's. And they're playing like it.
Another bucket from St. Paul's on the post. Continuing with the light press. Randall, no good. Recovered by Bo Fowler with the shot off the rim. Rebounded by St. Paul's.
Beautiful tip by Jack Shields to Bo, but Bo wasn't able to get it to go.
Bit of a tumble under the basket.
Jacob Randall tripping. St. Paul's player on the drive, and now he's going to go to the line to shoot 2 as Mason Irvin looks to check back into the basketball game.
First shot is good for number 4, Josh Steinspring for St. Paul's.
Oftentimes, Severn Admirals games, you see a slow-paced first half, and it picks up in the second as teams make adjustments. Tonight, it's anything but that. Quick-paced, quick-scoring baskets both ways.
Second free throw was no good, recovered by Mason Irvin. Kingston with the ball at half-court line. Finds Sean Harvey back to Kingston at the top of the key to Randall in the right corner. Kingston's going to go. And Sean Harvey for 3, but too much force behind that shot.
Sean Harvey, second best three-point shooter on the team by percentage, even as a freshman. Maybe a little too excited on that first one. Missed it, but capable of hitting it.
He's had an impressive last 2 games, scoring 11 points against St. John's and Friends. He was the second leading scorer in the game against Friends, just 4 points behind Kingston Price.
Although the Admirals' offense struggles at times to score points, something extremely impressive by the Admirals is they have a lot of players who can score, a plethora of options. Multiple people can score in double digits on any given night. Gives the Admirals threats from anywhere.
Excellent defense by Sean Harvey. Forcing that travel. The Admirals will take the ball. Interesting pass to Harvey in the corner. Back up to Kingston.
They have to find a way to beat this 3-2 look or 2-3 look from St. Paul's.
Mason Irvin overshot a pass to Bo, which caused a turnover. Number 13 in the corner for 3 for St. Paul's. That's no good. Rebounded by number 2 for Severn, Jacob Randall. Kingston for 3. In and out. Bo with the recovery.
Wow! Bo Fowler with the offensive rebound and the little fadeaway. good to go as the crowd chants MVP.
Great work from Bro. Severn's going to do a little bit of a press.
Mason going straight up, playing great defense, but we're unable to secure the defensive rebound. And they're going to get fouled, and they're going to go to the line to shoot too, as this pesky St. Paul's team continues to attack and continues to fight.
These free throw shots are crucial, especially in such a close game. St. Paul's really favoring that right block, and the first shot is good.
Murph might have took a shot to the groin there. Look a little distressed at the line.
Is it just me, or does the student section keep getting larger? Every time I look over, there's 5 new people.
That's what you like to see. A lot of colors over there.
Especially the red, white, and blue kind. Kingston at the post for 2, no good.
Unable to get it to go.
Douglas with the ball on the right post yet again.
St. Paul's continues to put the pressure on. Any defensive rebound, any turnover, they're attacking. They're coming full speed right at you. And they're playing aggressive, and they're putting these Admirals on their heels early.
Number 1, Jeremiah Douglas shooting. First one's good. Jack Shields is going to check into the game. And Kingston's going to take a well-deserved break.
Kingston Price, I'm not sure in foul trouble or just needing a quick break. Going to the bench. Not something you see often, as he's their team's point guard. Mason and Jacob are going to have to lead the charge.
Second free throw is no good, recovered by Mason Irving. Ball's in Randall's hands.
This lineup the Admirals have presented currently should be good defensively, but offensively they may struggle. Let's see if they can generate points.
Another turnover off a risky pass for the Admirals. St. Paul's has a chance to increase their lead here. A 3-point shot from number 1 off the rim. Bo Fowler fighting for the ball. And it's going to go against the Severn Admirals.
Wow.
Much to the dismay of the crowd.
They're going to call a foul on Bo Fowler on an extremely, and I mean extremely, controversial non-jump ball call. But hey.
Interesting choice by the refs. But on the bright side, we do get to see senior Ryan Stewart check back into the game.
Bo Fowler a little hot there. Had to cool down a little bit.
Number 13 with a shot for 3. It's no good. Block from Ryan.
Stewart sent that one out. That's another one for Stu. He is balling early.
Barely been in the game 5 seconds, and he's already making a difference. We love to see it.
The Admirals are going to call a timeout, see if they can settle down, settle into this basketball game, high-tempo game. St. Paul's 22, Admirals 18, and with this timeout, we'll take a timeout of our own, and we'll be back after this.
You good? Welcome back, folks. The Admirals are trailing St. Paul's 18-22. We got Jacob Randall with the ball, passing it up to Mason Irvin. The Admirals trying to penetrate the three-point line.
Oh.
Shot from Randall. Off the rim, no good.
$10 move, 10-cent finish.
score. The Admirals are playing some excellent defense. They just haven't been able to convert on the offensive side. And that's number 11 for St. Paul's, Markel Pascal, with the 3 points. Ryan Stewart catches the ball, half-court line, passes it to Mason Irvin on the right.
With that three-pointer, St. Paul's is now leading by 3 possessions. Admirals need to settle into this game offensively and defensively. Defense leads to offense. Offense can set up their defense.
Randall fights Shields on the post. He kicks it out back out to Mason Irvin for 3, but it's off the glass. Unfortunately not in the basket. And the ball is going to return into the hands of St. Paul's.
Jaden is going to check into the game. A little more guard play, a little more help initiating the offense against this 2-2-1 St. Paul's press that they're dropping into a 2-3. Disrupting the Admirals early as Kingston Price is on the bench, taking a break. Let's see if the Admirals can survive offensively.
Jaden Thomas leading the press against the Admirals. Another 3-point shot for 11, and it's no good. Rebounded by Mason Irvin.
Jacob Randall going to bring the ball up. If the Admirals can get some stops, make St. Paul's not be able to set up their press effectively, not able to set up their defense effectively, it would help the Admirals generate some points, but they have struggled to get some stops. And St. Paul's, now in the bonus, are going to go to the line to shoot a front end of a 1-and-1. The foul disparity is alarming early. St. Paul's has 7. The Admirals have 7 fouls committed. St. Paul's only has 1, putting St. Paul's in a 1-and-1 situation.
Speaking of fouls, Kingston Price checked back into the game. He's got to play careful. Great rebound from Ryan Stewart. And Kingston's going to take up the ball, try to get the momentum back for the Admirals, and close this 7-point lead.
Kingston Price is essential to this offense's engine.
Admirals still trying to penetrate that 3-point line. That's going to be a travel for Kingston Price.
The Admirals extremely struggling against this 2-3 zone, continuing to swing the ball around the perimeter, but not really getting inside. Not having a flare man open. I know they're trying to action Ryan Stewart at the top of the key, right around that free throw lane. St. Paul's is not letting it happen. They've got to find people in the corner. They've got to swing it quicker. They've got to find flares in the middle of the court and let that middle man decide where he's going to throw the basketball when the defense crashes. But right now they're not getting any penetration in the paint.
Good defense by Severn, trying to trap the St. Paul's player on the baseline, but he escapes it, and that's going to be 2 points.
St. Paul's is playing extremely well, folks.
Mason Irvin going baseline.
Strong take from Mason Irvin. St. Paul's denying the handoff to Kingston Price, continuing to bring up their press. Kingston Price, or Mason Irvin's going to take it himself and draw the foul, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
These points will be crucial.
We need every bit of them. And on that one, we're not going to get it as Jack Shields checks into the game for Ryan.
Second shot is good.
Excuse me. Admiral's not really pressing. Going to back it off. Going to let Jacob Randall be on the man as they're going to run man-to-man defense.
Randall hits the deck. Number 10 with a shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Shields. Kingston looking to profit. Catch the St. Paul's defense on their toes. The pass from Randall is tipped. St. Paul's regains control of the ball.
St. Paul's going to pull it out.
Another rebound for Jack Shields.
Kingston Price is going to bring the ball up. The Admirals have last shot opportunity here. Let's see if they can hold it and draw a good set, potentially cutting the score to 2 possessions. This is a crucial play.
Kingston passes up to Mason Irvin at the three-point line. It's no good. Almost a rebound by Shields. St. Paul's has 3 seconds left to shoot it up. Number 11 with a three-point shot. And he airballs it.
And at the end of one, St. Paul's 27, Admirals 19, in a high-paced, high-scoring affair. And this is going to be halftime. And with this break, we're going to take one of our own, and we're going to be back for the start of the second half.
Us to be our best selves.
More than a place, Severn is a nurturing environment, a community.
Make sure you have a continuous conducting path. We inspire our students to discover what matters in their lives and education.
Just finish to speak and act with respect and to stand up for what is right.
Okay, so what are we talking about? Intense debate teaches self-control and the courage to take on difficult issues.
Do you think we'd have to take action?
Like, I don't know how I think that could affect us down the road for sure.
Keep it a secret, but they're learning.
Learning together, learning about respect, learning how to acquire knowledge, learning what matters and why it is important.
It's really fun to do these experiments. We learn about the things we see every day, about the way the world works.
The kids get inspired. What they learn in class brings the world around them to life. It's exciting for them and for me.
You play for each other, you play for your families, you play for that name that's on the front of your jersey right now. Leave it all on the field, man. Let's go, baby.
Athletics foster community. We learn from our setbacks, and together we celebrate our victories.
We study hard and we play hard.
We're also creative. Fine arts, dramatics, and music.
The arts challenge our students, expanding who they are. They're gaining new skills and learning new talents that they didn't even know they had.
There's a lot going on, so we need to know how to take care of ourselves.
You know, exercise, eating well, meditation, and time management.
We count on each other.
We reach out to help each other.
We are part of a community.
And most important, the thread of integrity runs through everything we do. We're very proud of what we have here at Severn. But buildings alone do not create a school. It's our community.
Severn is so much more than I imagined. This is my place, my community.
At Severn School, we believe there are many ways to lead, and that each child has the potential to be exceptional. Because when we define leadership as the positive impact you can have on another person, we become the empathetic, dynamic people that ultimately the world will depend.
motions.
We're good. Welcome back, folks, to the second half of your Severn boys varsity basketball team versus St. Paul's. Severn played a strong first half, but are sadly not leading the score. It is 19-27 in favor of St. Paul's. Early three-point shot.
On a senior night,
St. Paul's.
A lot of emotions. Maybe other team a little motivated to spoil a senior night. Maybe a little extra motivated than normal. And just like that, Jacob Randall for 3 has connected on 3 out of 4 of them so far tonight. Hot from deep early. As the Admirals cut it to 5. Gonna have to get up on number 11 shooting. He shot well in the first half as well. Deep.
Ball's gonna go out on Severn, and it's gonna stay with St. Paul's. Shot from 3, short. Ball is recovered by Jack Shields. Gonna pass it up.
The Admirals,
Kingston
an
Price.
elite second half basketball team. Let's see if they can do it once again today.
First attempt from Kingston is rejected. Goes for a
Beautiful
second
defense.
one, but it's missed. Mason Irvin steals the pass. Tries to go for the reverse layup. Kingston gets the layup instead. Excellent work.
Way to pay attention by Mason Irvin. Great awareness. Wasn't able to get the layup to go, but Kingston follows, and the Admirals cut it to 3 instantly with a 4-0 run. Admirals switching pick and rolls.
Shot from number 10 in the paint, no good. 32
Run!
blocked by Ryan
Oh,
Stewart.
no.
But that call is going to go against the Admirals, and the crowd is
They're-
not happy.
They're going to call a foul on Ryan Stewart. Oh, no. Ryan Stewart with what seemed to be a clean block. Maybe on the foul, on the bump from Jack Shields on the lower body, but up top, contesting the shot, I thought Ryan did a great job, but I guess I'm not a ref.
First shot is good for number 32 for St. Paul, C.J. Johnson. Second shot, also good. St. Paul's returning to the full court press. Kingston with the ball. Finds Ryan Stewart. Goes Jack Shields back to Kingston at the top of the key for 3!
And that is how you execute against the 2-3 zone. Finding Jack Shields down low, let Jack Shields have all the defense collapse on him and let him make the play. Kicks it back out to Kingston Price, and nothing but the bottom of the net as the Admirals cut it to 2.
St. Paul's nearly loses the ball to the Admirals' defense.
Wow, what a tough shopper. Tough response as St. Paul's drops into a light 2-2-1 press. Man-to-man look for St. Paul's now.
Mason with the shot, but it's knocked out by number 24 for St. Paul's. Admirals are going to get the ball back with 15 seconds left.
Never mind, St. Paul's is going to be in a 2-3 here. Switching up looks in the middle of possessions can be confusing for an offense.
Spin move from Kingston. Draws in the defense, and that's going to be a foul going against St. Paul's.
St. Paul's a little upset about the foul call there. Thought they contested the ball well. A little bit of body contact, though, I think drew the foul there. As Kingston Price is going to go to the line and shoot 2.
First one is good. shot, not good. The ball is recovered by St. Paul's.
3 points going to be crucial for the Admirals.
Ball's out of bounds off of St. Paul's, and it's going to return into the hands of the Admirals.
And here come the Admirals, folks, getting a little bit of momentum offensively, starting to string together stops defensively. Let's see if the Admirals can tie this basketball game up. See if they can find a middleman. It appears it's going to be Jack. They can find Jack in the middle. It's going to be a screen man.
Ryan Stewart for three.
Oh. Ryan Stewart left open, a little hesitant. He's got confidence in that shot, but not as much confidence lately as he struggled from down there.
Good defense for the Severn Admirals. A shot for three from number 10. It's no good, but he recovers his own shot. Mason Irvin with the rebound. Breaks the St. Paul's defense, finds Ryan Stewart, who goes to the post. And that call is going to go against St. Paul's. Excellent work by Ryan.
Ryan Stewart going up aggressively. Not really much for a finesse move there. Went straight at him, drew the foul, and he's going to go to the line to shoot two, as number one for St. Paul's is a little banged up.
Ryan with two shots, looking to close St. Paul's three-point lead, as you said earlier. Every shot in this game is going to be crucial. And the last time these two teams squared up, it was down to a last-second layup.
It's been a while since the Admirals have been within 1 point. Let's see if they can get it here. And they can. Ryan, 2 for 2 from the line. The Admirals cut it to 1, and with a stop and score, the Admirals can take their first lead of tonight. Mason over pursuing.
Ball's recovered by St. Paul's. Swings it around the perimeter. Back up to the top of the key.
Admirals defense flying around there.
Short for number 11. Recovered by Mason Irvin. Going to give it to Kingston. Finds Randall. Randall from the deep three.
That's a deep three. Not a good look for the Admirals.
Ryan Stewart with a great recovery. Shoots it from the free throw line and gets it! Then the Admirals will take their first lead of the game.
Ryan Stewart with the offensive rebound. Couldn't find anybody. Turned around. One dribble pull up. Butter. And the Admirals take their first lead of the night. 32-31 with 2:42 to go.
Ball is tipped by Shields and stolen. He's going to go up for the layup, but it's no good, but it's recovered, but it's not, but it's stolen back, and it's a lot.
A lot going on there. Have to convert that into points if you're the Admirals.
If you're going for a breakaway, you need to get that layup, plain and simple.
Had 2 chances there. No good, but the Admirals retain possession. Shot clock violation. Admirals were unaware as the ball never hit the rim. Clock did not reset. Admirals got to be a little more aware offensively. Get into something quicker. Find Jack in the middle there. Let him be the decision maker, the playmaker.
Admirals not going to press. Still have a 1-point lead.
Admirals sticking to a man-to-man left defensively. This Mason Irvin pursues the ball high.
And that's going to be a call against the Admirals. And it looks like freshman Sean Harvey is going to check in for senior Ryan Stewart, who played a tough third quarter and is getting a well-deserved break. 24 for St. Paul's for the open three, no good. And another foul call against the Admirals.
They're going to call a foul on the rebound from Jack Shields. Jack Shields believed he was held. Not a lot Jack can do there. They're going to call it on the Admirals, and it's staying St. Paul's way. Home refs, not getting the home calls, though.
10 seconds shot clock for St. Paul's. Shot's no good. It's rebounded by Kingston, who's going to swing it across the perimeter to Sean Harvey, who finds Randall. Looked like he was going to take another deep three shot. He resettles and takes another shot.
Randall is not shy about taking the deep three. St. Paul's came out on him, pump fake, found a better look, but no cigar. Wow, no call. Refs letting the players play.
Yeah, on the other end, Jack Shields looked a little tangled up with the defender from St. Paul's, but these refs not really calling it.
Couple debatable calls, couple debatable no calls, but it's going both ways, so.
St. Paul's runs the same play. It's knocked out of bounds, and it'll return to the Admirals.
The Admirals only scoring 3 points in that second quarter. Usually find a way to come out the half hot. And the Admirals have taken a 1-point lead after going on a huge run.
Little over 1 minute left in the third quarter. Randall slides on the post, ball's out, and it's going to go back to St. Paul's.
Admirals have gone on a 13-4 run this quarter. And with 56 seconds remaining in the third, let's see if they can finish the quarter strong.
A little bit of miscommunication between the refs. Still going to remain St. Paul's ball. Admirals still with the lead. Less than a minute to go. You know, I knew this was going to be an interesting third quarter. I got my pretzel as tradition mandate. So if you're like my mom and you like to tune into the game while also being at the game and watching it, now's a good time to go and get another amazing pretzel from the Admiral Snack Shack. Shot is no good for number 4. Admirals.
Tuning into the game and being at the game is true Admiral dedication.
She is an Admiral through and through. Love you, Mom. Bo Fowler drawing the foul, and he's going to go to the line. First shot is good. No good on the second one, rebounded by St. Paul's. Got a 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. St. Paul is looking to wind the clock down even more. 10 seconds left in the game, 5 for them to shoot. They get a shot up and it's good. 5 seconds left for the Admirals. They're going to have to fling a 3. Bit of a miscommunication with the pass. The ball is going to go out, but it's going to remain Admiral ball with 1 second, with a little over 1 second left to get a shot off.
With 1.3 seconds to see if the Admirals can find a quick shot and take this lead going into the fourth quarter. See what they got. Find Mason in the corner.
For 3.
Tough look.
Unfortunate. He was able to get it off in time, too.
And after 3, we're all squared up at 33. Admirals 33, St. Paul's 33, and we're going to go on into an electric fourth quarter on senior night. And with this break, we'll be back after this.
Admirals are back on the court. They're going to have the ball, looking to break this 33-33 tie and take the lead for the second time in this game.
There were some rumors about people leaving at halftime. For the ones who have stayed, are in store for a treat in the fourth quarter tonight. Looks like many of them did stay.
Love to see Admirals supporting Admirals. Randall with the shot. Unfortunate.
Randall no good to lay it in on the floater, and it's going to come back the other way. Wow, an aggressive move from number 1, going right after Kingston Price and finishing as St. Paul's takes a 2-point lead.
Mason Irvin in the corner. Back to Sean Harvey, to Randall, on the post. Got a little bit tangled up with one of the St. Paul's defenders. The Admirals are going to maintain possession of the ball. That's going to be a call. Severn is going to go to the line. Number 4, Kingston Price. First shot's no good. Second shot is good. St. Paul's with a 1-point lead. Will have possession of the ball. They make their way up the court. Randall looking for breakaways, got 2-3 St. Paul's defenders, and he's going to get that call. Excellent work.
Strong strides from Jacob Randall, attacking the rack strongly. Getting to the line, it's going to shoot 2. See if the Admirals can take a 1-point lead.
Looks like Jack Shields is going to check into the game.
Although the Admirals, finding themselves a little nebulous, trying to beat this 2-3 zone, have found a way to square it all at 35 with 6:55 to go in the fourth.
Randall's 1 for 2. The ball's on the ground, and it's going to be a jump ball.
Shields on senior night with great hustle. Although St. Paul's is going to retain possession, that now switches the possession arrow. Huge play from Jack. And with 6:50 to go, we are squared all at 35. Because St. Paul is going to bring the ball down the court against this man-to-man look for the Admirals.
St. Paul's has got to play smart here. Be wary. They're in a little bit of foul trouble. That call is going to go against the Admirals. And it'll be number 1 for St. Paul's, Jeremiah Douglas, heading to the line to take some shots. First shot is good.
Both are good for St. Paul's. Executing and making their free throws down the stretch is going to be crucial.
St. Paul's continuing to press.
The Admirals have to cross half court. Within 10 seconds, they get it all over. Mason for 3. No good.
You know the crowd would have went wild if he hit that. The Admirals would have taken the lead, but
Merv.
unfortunately, still down 2.
Merv a little off tonight from deep. Excellent three-point shooter. Leads the team shooting almost 36% from down there. Or out there, excuse me. Let's see if he can get one to go down the stretch. Jack Shields slides over for help defense, trying to contest at the rim. He cannot contest without fouling. St. Paul's going to go to the line to shoot 2 to take a, once again, 2-possession lead. Admirals came in with a flurry of points to start the third quarter, had all the momentum in the world, even took the lead at one point, their first lead of the game. Yet St. Paul's continues to fight, continues to attack, continues to stay resilient. St. Paul's finds themselves with a 2-point lead and one shot for three, with 6 minutes to go in the fourth, in an electric MIAA Conference showdown on senior night.
First shot is no good. The second one is good though, and number 3, Jaden Thomas, has checked into the game.
St. Paul's in a 2-1-2 press look here.
Ball is tipped by St. Paul's defender with an excellent layup.
Admirals might have to look at calling a timeout here, struggling to break this press.
A pass and overestimated the height of Jack Shields, and unfortunately the ball is going to go back into the hands of St. Paul's. They kick it out for 3. It's no good. Randall recovers it.
That would have been a huge 3 for St. Paul's.
Not something the Admirals can let happen with about 5 minutes left in this game. Randall with a shot. No good. Recovered almost by Shields.
St. Paul's going to take a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second. And with that,
St. Paul's with a 5-point lead over the Admirals. It's 35-40 here with a little less than 5 minutes left in this game. St. Paul's going to the post, rejected by Jack Shields. Bit of a tumble ball to the ground.
They're going to call a jump ball, but it's going to stay. It's going to go to the Admirals, excuse me, as they have possession arrow. And with 4:42 to go, the Admirals have to start generating baskets. It's hard to do so against this 2-1-2 press of St. Paul's. We've seen a 2-2-1, and now we're seeing a 2-1-2 press from St. Paul's, continuing to switch it up, continuing to try to bother this Admirals offense and bother the inbounds.
The full court press. The full court press has definitely tripped up the Admirals, causing some turnovers with some long passes. Kingston with the shot for 3, but it's no good.
Uber aggressive possession from Kingston Price, maybe a little too aggressive. See if the Admirals can settle in.
Good defense by the Admirals. And they're going to take possession.
Beautiful poke out by Jacob Randall on the help defense from the side. Bounced off the knee of St. Paul's player, and it's going to go the other way. St. Paul's continuing to stick in this 2-1-2. Let's see if the Admirals can cross half court.
Mason Irvin back in the game. Admirals need to close this 2-possession lead. Randall to Kingston for 3.
Need it. No good.
No good.
Admirals taking a lot of deep jump shots, especially their stars. Kingston Price, Jacob Randall. Shots that were good to go in the first half and good to go in the beginning of the third are starting not to fall. Tired legs, maybe. A little short on these shots. See if the Admirals can get a couple to go. Wow, what a beautiful play from St. Paul's. Little bit of a back cut look. Beautiful entry pass and finished at the rim. And the Admirals are going to turn the ball over, continuing to be bothered by this press. And it's going to go back the other way. As Coach Glass is going to call a timeout and see if he can get his team together and figuring this out. With 3:17 to go, Admirals 35, St. Paul's 42. And with this break, we're going to take one of our own. We'll be back.
Welcome back, folks. 3 minutes, 17 seconds left in this game. Admiral student section serenading us here. St. Paul's with the ball, looking to increase their 7-point lead.
Crucial defensive possession for the Admirals. They need a stop. And they're going to call a pushing or a blocking foul on Ryan Stewart, I believe. The Admirals cannot buy a break. St. Paul's is going to go to the line and shoot the front end of a 1-and-1.
It's number 32 for St. Paul's, DJ Johnson. Bo Fowler looking to check in, probably for Ryan Stewart, and the first shot is good.
We're going to make the first one. On the pass by Jack Shields. On the pass by Jack Shields. But Jacob Randall a little deep, in and out, going back the other way. And with 2:44 to go, the Admirals are down 8 and are in desperate need for a stop and score here as they apply the pressure a little bit. Interesting enough, the Admirals execute really well on their full court traps, full court press looks. It's interesting to see that they don't stick to it the whole game. I understand it's tiresome.
Excellent swipe and steal by Bo.
And you need those fresh legs for offense, but jump ball. Admiral's going to retain possession. Student section still looking the other way. Not exactly sure what they're doing. A little confused here. I wonder how announcing looking away would work, if at all. Probably not. That's going to be a travel on Jacob Randall. St. Paul's going to retain possession with 2:15, up 8. Admirals continuing to struggle to find rhythm offensively. Haven't been able to do it since that couple-minute stretch to begin the third. And you have to wonder, what's the answer and if they can find it in the next 2 minutes? And that might be the dagger. Number 11 off the curl screen for 3. Nothing but the bottom of the net. And St. Paul's is going to take a timeout to maybe reinforce their press or maybe back off with 1:58. St. Paul's 46, Admirals 35. And with this break, we're going to take a break of our own. We'll be back out.
Now the Admirals have overcome a 5-point deficit with 1 minute and 15 seconds left in their game. The last time they played St. Paul with Kingston Price with that buzzer beater layup. Now the Admirals have 1 minute and 58 seconds to overcome an 11-point deficit.
You can make the argument that St. Paul's for 6.5, 7 quarters pretty much have dominated the Admirals in the two head-to-head matchups. But the final 4 minutes last time and the final 4 minutes this time is going to be what indicates the game, as the Admirals can't buy a basket.
Randall for 3, Bo Fowler, the rebound, tries to shoot it up. It gets hit out, and the ball's going to stay with the Admirals.
Admirals are going to take a 60-second timeout, talk this over, see if they can generate a quick basket, maybe a basket from 3, cut this lead down to 8. We are back. Admirals down 11, trying to draw up the perfect play here. Crowd a little deflated. But this game is not over. Well, in the interest of the topic of the weekend, any Super Bowl plans?
Unfortunately, my Super Bowl Sunday will be taken up by Bill Day for the musical Little Shop of Horrors, which everyone should get their tickets to come see. There was a QR code in the ad that was played at halftime, so check that out.
With full respect and support, I will not be attending as the Super Bowl.
Oh, it's not on Super Bowl Sunday. We just have rehearsal on that day, just to clarify.
Oh, okay, my fault.
But I understand. I do intend on watching the Super Bowl, though, when I get home. What about you, Brad? Any plans?
Not a lot. I plan on hopefully seeing an Eagles win, though.
You're an Eagles fan?
No, not one bit. But I'm a fan more of them than the Chiefs at this current moment in time.
I see.
So I also believe they're going to win, and I'd like my pick to be the correct pick. Pride thing, you know. So
understandable.
Yeah, we're going to go with the Eagles here.
I was hoping for the Bengals, to be honest, but not happening this year.
I can agree with that. I'm okay with that. Admirals down 9. Game's not over yet. Need a score.
Kingston with the layup again. It's no good this time, but he gets it back up. The Admirals are closing this lead.
Here they come with 1:12 in the fourth quarter. 46 St. Paul's, 39 Admirals. Going a mini 4-0 run. They need to string a couple stops together, score a couple baskets, and cut this lead within one possession before the shot clock goes off. They're going to take a little bit of a break, and we're going to take a little one of our own, and we will be back.
I think it'll be them and Marquette in the Big East tournament. Welcome back, folks. We got 1:12 left in this game.
The Admirals are going to run their opponent man-to-man press here, actually. Excuse me, not a 2-1, or not a 1-2-2. Trapping. They got him stuck, and they're going to let him go. They're going to trap him again. Jacob with the steal. And he's going to draw the foul. He leaned in for the contact. St. Paul's pulled away a little bit, They're going to call a trip. And Jacob Randall is going to go to the line to shoot 2 with a chance to cut this lead to 5 with crucial 2 at the line.
Such smart playing by Randall.
Jacob Randall, interesting enough, usually slides all the way over, not doing it on this time. But it does not matter. Jacob Randall cuts this lead to 6, and one more would be crucial for the Admirals having a chance to send this game to overtime and or pulling this game out. He hits it. The Admirals down the stretch in the last minute or so have been excellent, but they need 1 minute and 4 seconds more of excellence for a chance to send this game to overtime or win.
If the Admirals can cut down a 5-point lead in a minute 15, I'm sure they can do it with a minute 4.
Bo doing a little bit of ball boy janitor work over there in the pink and dot shoes.
Student section showing him some love.
And here we go, folks. Let's see if they can get a trap and falls turnover again. Jacob Randall coming for the trap. St. Paul's able to clear. With a 5-point game, the Admirals are able to play. With a 5-point game, the Admirals are able to play straight up defense. They do not have to foul as there's multiple possessions left in this shot clock. But if they get a stop, they're going to have to get one up quickly. St. Paul is going to continue to be patient, try to drain this clock a little bit. Smart move.
45 seconds on the shot clock. St. Paul's for the shot.
And that's going to do it. Beautiful entry pass. Ryan, we need it. And we got it.
Ryan's doing it for 3. The student section goes wild. It is truly senior night here.
The Admirals cut the lead down to 4. The clock's going to go down to 28 seconds, but clock a little delayed. I believe the timeout occurred way earlier than that, maybe around the 31-second time. I do not believe they're going to put time back on the clock, though, which is devastating for the Admirals because every second matters. And with that, I believe the Admirals are going to call a timeout. Ryan only hit 2 of those on the year. That's now 3.
A much-needed 3 for the Admirals.
It was crucial. Ryan knew it, Ryan stepped into it, and Ryan knocked it down. And with a 4-point deficit, the Admirals' game plan is simple. Trap, force a turnover, and try to generate points. If they cannot trap, force a turnover. If the St. Paul's clears, they need to play the foul game. Hope for a couple misses. St. Paul's is still in the 1-and-1, so hope for a miss on the front end of a 1-and-1 and push the basketball quickly. Have to be efficient and have to be quick because clock is our enemy currently.
There was a second added on to the shot clock, went from 27.4 to 28.4. Every second counts for the Admirals, as you said earlier, so that is a blessing.
The minor things matter in a close game like this. Look for the Admirals to stick to that man-to-man press and stick to Jacob Randall being the trap man. Let's see if they can force a turnover. The person to watch is Mason on them as the middleman, or Kingston as the middleman, trying to catch the steal when they try to throw out of the trap. And it's going to be Kingston.
Trap was set but beat.
They're going to foul him after they weren't able to force a turnover out of the trap. And number 11 for St. Paul's is going to go to the line for a crucial 2 shots, now, as they're in the double bonus. And these are high-pressure free throws, folks. And he misses the first one. Student section can feel the hope, can feel the light at the end of the tunnel. And the crowd is louder than ever. Can't even hear my own voice here, folks. And he makes the second one. Crucial free throw as the Admirals come back the other way and need to efficiently and quickly score.
St. Paul's with a light press. Kingston, it's no good, ball's out.
Kingston Price drove in, it went in and out. And although devastating, this game is not over. The Admirals need a quick turnover. Jack Shields with the foul. And now number 1 for St. Paul's will go to the line to shoot 2. You would like for him to miss both. You need for him to miss one. A 3-possession game with 11 seconds to go would pretty much put this game on rest.
He's been good from the line so far.
And the first one's good.
That way.
Here it is, folks. Pretty much the game down to 1 free throw. If he hits this one, it's pretty much over. And he does. 2 crucial free throws. The Admirals with a 3 back the other way. Clock still running.
.9 left on the clock.
Clock was still running. Jacob Randall took the ball, kind of threw it for a technical because clock was running. I don't understand why the clock was running after a made shot here. But
ref's gonna talk it over. Unclear as to what's gonna happen. Admirals 47, St. Paul's 51.
After a make under 2 minutes, the clock is mandatory to stop, yet it didn't.
First shot for St. Paul's was no good, and neither is the second one.
But St. Paul's is going to inbounce this basketball to the technical and dribble out the clock, and this game is going to be over. And there it is. On senior day, St. Paul spoils it. Admirals 47, St. Paul's 51, as the Admirals lose track to the 2 seed with 2 games remaining. Next Wednesday, they play at St. Mary's in a crucial game, and then they follow that up next Friday at AACS. This was Brad Strauss with Maddie Howell, and we are going to sign off. Thank you for watching.